It is Thanksgiving week. Gobble, gobble. It is turkey week. Like, I can't even believe it. Anyway, welcome to our Tuesday Night Live, broadcast, whatever you want to call it. So tonight we are going to be talking about how to get through the holidays, how to get through Thanksgiving if you're somebody who's losing weight and not gain a ton of weight. If you rewind almost 7 years ago, I actually got started and went through, it took me 13 months to lose 161 pounds. It took me 13 months to go from a size 22 down to a size 2. So I went through every holiday. I went through Thanksgiving. I went through Christmas. I went through all the summer holidays, all those things. And still lost weight through all of them. Still lost 161 pounds in 13 months without having a total setback during the holidays. So tonight we're going to talk about, I think I got 6 of them, my top 6 tips for getting through the holidays and still losing weight, not totally falling off the bandwagon and sabotaging all the progress you've made. Before we jump in, if you have not, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, smash the like button, and ring the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our fit tips, our healthy recipes that taste good but don't pack on a lot of pounds, as well as our weight loss tips. And so let's go ahead and dive right in. Number 1 is pick your cheats. So listen, I am certainly not going to get on here and say, hey, you're losing weight during the holidays. Don't you have any chocolate? Don't have any fudge. Don't have any macaroni and cheese. Don't have any gravy. No. It's all about balance. If you've been around our channel at all, you will know that I didn't lose my weight by doing anything extreme. I didn't go from a size 22 down to a size 2 by cutting out carbs, by cutting out cheese or chocolate. It was a very balanced approach. It was eating all my favorite foods in moderation. And so this Thanksgiving is going to be the same exact way. But you want to make sure, sorry, I get this little itchy spot. You want to make sure that you are picking your cheats, that you're not like turkey day is all one big cheat. Now you can do that. But if you're losing weight, I don't recommend it. That is going to leave you feeling sluggish, having a food hangover, a food coma, and craving sugar like crazy the very next day. And so I don't recommend it. And it's going to leave you with regret. And instead of maybe staying the same or popping up a pound, it's actually going to have you popping up 5 to 6 pounds if you've been trying to lose weight and you just go hog wild on Thanksgiving. And so pick your cheats. Like, what is your priority to eat when it comes to Thanksgiving? And here's what you have to remember. Like, none of it's going to be extinct. Like, if you only have a small piece of chocolate cake instead of a quarter of the cake, like, the chocolate cake's not going nowhere. It's going to be here next year. And you can eat much different on the holidays when you're at your weight loss goal versus when you're getting there. When you're just maintaining your weight, you can eat more than when you're trying to lose weight. To lose weight, you have got to be in a calorie deficit. To maintain your weight, you're just eating to maintain. So you can eat more calories once you get to your goal weight than what you're eating while you're losing. Isn't that crazy? I eat more calories at a size 2 than I did at a size 18 on my way to a size 2. Does that make sense? And so with that being said, you want to plan what are your priorities. And, it doesn't need to be all day long. And so up to Thanksgiving dinner, maybe you eat good or maybe you fast. You don't eat anything because you're going to eat all your calories in the one meal. Or maybe you have a shake and a shake for breakfast, some vegetables for lunch or whatever. You don't need to have the whole day be eating all the crap. You don't need to have all the desserts. Maybe pick 1 or 2. If you have 2, make it a smaller serving instead of 2 full servings. So pick your cheats and know ahead of time, you know what? I'm going to indulge during dinner. But when dinner's done, I'm going to drink water and tea or water and diet soda or water and whatever it is. But make sure you know before turkey day gets here, before the holiday gets here, what you're indulging in. Number 2, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Listen, when you are not hydrated, your body will send off signals that you're dehydrated, but most of us mistake them for hunger. And around the holidays, there is so much more crap laying around, sitting around at the grocery store. So stay hydrated. Get a bottle of water, go buy a big water, refill it, or go on Amazon and buy a bottle of a bottle and carry it around with you to all the parties. Stay hydrated. Make sure you're drinking throughout the day. Make sure you're drinking before the meal, during the meal, after the meal. Drink your water. Not only is that going to keep you from being dehydrated and overeating, it's going to help your body, your metabolism stay revved up so that you're processing through that food even quicker. And so I can tell a big difference when I'm eating crap hydrated and when I'm eating crap not hydrated. I gain more if I go on vacation and eat crap food and I don't drink my water. I will gain more weight than if I eat crap food and drink all my water. Okay? So drinking your water, staying hydrated is going to have a really big impact on processing through the junk food and how much weight you gain. So make sure you stay hydrated. A really simple way to know is during the holidays, your goal should be to drink a gallon of water. A gallon of water. I know it sounds like a lot. A gallon of water. For most of us, that's not a ton. It might only sound like a lot because you're not used to drinking it. But on the holidays, I always up my water intake. Always, always, always. Number 3, don't go to dinner or to the holiday party or the get-together starving. Like, yes, go to eat, but don't go in there starving. Drink a protein shake before you go. Eat a cup of Greek yogurt. Eat an apple. Eat a peach. Eat, something. Some cucumber slices. Something low calorie but filling. So either something like a complex carb, like a vegetable, or eat a protein bar or something with protein. So like a complex carb, a fibrous carb, a vegetable, or eat something with protein in it, or a combination of both. And that's also going to be low calorie. That way it's going to still have you not starving. You're still going to be able to eat, but your stomach's already partially full. Okay. If you know you're going to be at somebody's house all day, bring a snack with you. Bring some protein bars. Bring an apple. Bring a banana. Bring a protein shake, whatever it is, but make sure you have some. If you're bringing a dish to pass, bring a vegetable tray. One of my favorite dishes to bring to holidays is a vegetable tray with ranch dip, but I will use like the Hidden Valley ranch seasoning, but instead of using sour cream as the base, I will use like Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt, like the 0% non-fat Greek yogurt. I will mix the ranch seasoning, some garlic salt in with that Greek yogurt, and nobody knows the difference. I take that as a side dish, and now I have something I can snack on that's healthy, delicious, and I don't feel deprived, and it's something I can grab and nibble on during those times. And so don't go hungry. Don't go hungry. If you're bringing a side dish, make sure your side dish is something healthy. Again, during this time of losing weight, most people are gaining weight during the holidays. They don't care what they're eating, nothing. This is if you want to get through the holidays and still lose weight, not sabotage all the work you've been doing. Number 4, small servings when it comes to the junk, big servings when it comes to the veggies. So like most of the time this is opposite. Like I'll go to Thanksgiving dinner and I'll be like, 2 scoops of macaroni and cheese, 2 scoops of the, what's that stuff? The sweet potato casserole with the sugar pecans on top. Oh, so good. Butter on, roll with my butter with my roll. A little bit of turkey, a little bit of green beans, a little bit of this, reverse it. So turkey, actually, depending on how it's cooked, is fairly healthy. It's a lean meat. So maybe get a double portion of turkey. Get a double portion of vegetables. If they have some salad, get some salad. And then get a little scoop of the macaroni and cheese. A little scoop of the sweet potato casserole. A little scoop. Get little tiny scoops, little tiny servings, just to give your mouth, wet your whistle. My grandpa used to say that, wet your whistle, to give yourself a taste. But just be aware of your serving sizes when it comes to the unhealthy things. I am a variety kind of girl. And so even when it comes to dessert, I would rather have a tiny serving of 4 things than just one serving of one thing. And so it would be like a sliver, a half of a sliver of chocolate cake, a sliver of pecan pie. You know, I would rather have a tiny little couple bites of each thing than a one big piece of chocolate cake. So again, just cut your serving sizes down when it comes to the unhealthy things. You're still getting it. You're still getting the taste without it being all of the calories. Number 5, make sure you're moving your body even on the holidays. Like, this was one of the biggest keys for me. When you're working out, you're burning calories. You're revving up your metabolism. You're moving your body. And so it's going, when you're burning calories, it gives you more grace with what you're eating. It's one of the biggest reasons why I love working out. Yes, it also gives you lean muscle, which when you have more lean muscle and less fat, it makes your metabolism speed up. When you have a fast metabolism, it burns to the food quicker, all yada, yada, yada. With that being said, I used to be the person that was like, it's the holidays. I'm not working out, sister. That's no fun. It's my birthday. I'm not working out. It's the weekend. I ain't working out. But when I really got serious about losing weight, you know, almost 7 years ago, back in 2014, when I got serious about losing weight and I combined fitness with nutrition and married the two together, I can remember waking up on Christmas morning and doing a double workout. Because I was like, all right, if I do 2 workouts, that means I'm burning twice the amount of calories. And that means that, like, holy crap, I'm not going to gain as much weight because I'm in a bigger calorie deficit. And so I completely flipped the way instead of being like, oh man, I got to work out. It was like a strategy. It was like the strategy that I was going to do. Like, and I can remember we had a girlfriend in town visiting. My husband was here. And I can remember waking up early and we came downstairs and we worked out for like an hour and a half, Christmas morning, Thanksgiving morning. Like, we did these things. And that was so like against what I used to do. That was like so not the person I used to be. But when you get serious about a goal, you start doing things that you've never done. Because if you want to change, you've got to make some changes. And so, you know, I like to keep the habit of moving my body 30 minutes a day, 6 days a week. And so maybe you're just going to go on a walk that morning or that afternoon or that evening. Maybe, you know, whenever it is, but pencil yourself in for 30 minutes of movement, 30 minutes of movement, even on the holiday, All right. Number 5, wear form-fitting clothes. Don't go to Thanksgiving dinner in your sweatpants. So often I'll see people, like, you know, on Instagram or whatever, they'll be like, oh, this is perfect for Turkey Day because it's really giving, so you can shove yourselves full. And most of the time it's these skinny girls that have never had a weight issue. And again, if you're not trying to lose weight, frickin', you wear your Snuggie to Thanksgiving. You wear your sweatpants to Thanksgiving. You wear your elastic things to Thanksgiving, and you have a good old time. But if your goal is to lose weight, the last thing you want to do is wear something that isn't going to make you feel uncomfortable if you shove your pie hole full. If you wear an outfit that looks nice on you, but that, you know, you can't shove a lot extra into it, you're just going to be less likely to eat. You're going to be less likely to shove your pie hole full of stuff when, you know, listen, when we go on vacations, you know, after I lost all my weight and I was working out, I had to rebuy bathing suits. I bought bikinis, and I don't own any one pieces. Well, let me just tell you, there's so often on vacation, I'm like, dang it, if I just had a one piece or a tankini, this would solve all my vacation eating problems. Why? Because if I go on a 3-week vacation or a 2-week vacation or even a 10-day vacation or a 1-week vacation and I eat crap the whole time, by the end of that vacation, that bathing suit's not going to fit me very well. So having that bathing suit that I've chosen to wear is a little bit of accountability when it comes to my eating. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy. It just means I have to still eat my vegetables. I have to still eat my, you know, I have to still eat my, like next year, we're going on a Caribbean cruise. Like we're going to Florida for a week, and then for my girlfriend's birthday, and then right after we're going on a cruise. So if that first, and it's a Caribbean cruise, which means we're going to be in a bathing suit a lot of the time. Well, if that week in Florida before the cruise, I just, put it all in my mouth, shove it all in and have a good old time, by the time we get on the cruise, my bathing suit's not going to look as good. So that bathing suit is extra accountability to still have some fun in Florida with my eating on vacation, but still make good choices as well. Does that make sense? So by you wearing not sweatpants, at least jeans that button, something that is a little more form-fitting, it's just going to be extra accountability. And when you start where I started, which is morbidly obese, I needed all the extra accountability I could get. And so wearing something that was form-fitting, that I liked, that I thought I looked good in, that I felt confident in, that I could look in the mirror and feel good about myself, was just a little bit, it was better accountability than just wearing sweatpants and a cute flowy sweatshirt to Thanksgiving dinner. And so those are my top 6 tips for getting through the holidays and still losing weight. Listen, once you lose the weight, you're going to have all the Thanksgivings to eat it all and then lose it. But when you're in the process of losing weight and you go gain 5 pounds, that's setting yourself back several weeks when it comes to weight loss. And you've really just got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is that food that I'm going to eat that one day that's going to end up as caca in the toilet the next day? Is it worth it to set me back? Or is this the time to strengthen my willpower muscle and say, hey, this Thanksgiving is going to look a little bit different. This Thanksgiving, I'm going to make some different choices. This Thanksgiving is not about how much food I can shove in my pie hole and ending up in a food coma on the couch. This Thanksgiving is about my health. This Thanksgiving is about making some different choices so I get a different result. And when you do these things, I'm not telling you not to eat any of it. You don't end up feeling left out. You don't end up feeling deprived. And the way I like to look at it is when I see everybody walking around that is shoving their pie hole with no restraint, I think, yeah, you're going to get on the scale tomorrow and it's going to flip you off. Or rather, you're not going to get on the scale, but your pants aren't going to fit. I'm not going to be part of the population that's going to gain weight. I'm going to actually stick to my goals this year. I'm going to be in control instead of that ham roll or the pumpkin roll being in control. And so speaking of pumpkins, I will link in the comments. We have a healthy-ish pumpkin pie recipe that we made here on the channel not that long ago. I will link that because if you're looking for just a really good pumpkin pie, that's not all the calories, but it's still a good pumpkin pie. Yeah, it's really delicious. So I will link that in the description box down below. But anyway, have an amazing turkey day. Have an amazing Thanksgiving. Let me know in the comments. I always love to ask this question. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Like, what's your favorite thing to eat during Thanksgiving? As a food lover, clearly you don't wind up at 288 pounds without loving food. I love holidays. I love all the good food. I love all that. But I'm always curious to know, what is everybody's favorite Thanksgiving food? Believe it or not, mine probably is green bean casserole. With the little crunchy onions on top. I just think it's freaking delicious. Give me that in a roll and I'm good. I'm good. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing night and make sure to check out that video in the description box and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.